Hi everybody, how are you doing? I'm Kuribeta and welcome to another deck profile. Today I'm showing you the Metaphys deck, which is requested under my last video, where I were showing some replays on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro with this deck, and you guys liked it, so I decided to bring you the deck profile. So let's get started. I'm showing you the main deck. Okay, so for a main deck, I play 3 Ragnarok, which is the normal summon of this deck. When you summon it, you have to banish the top 3 cards of your deck, and he gains 300 attack for every Metaphys card you banish this way. Also, if he deals damage to your opponent, you can immediately special summon a Metaphys monster from your deck. Then I play 3 Metaphys and 3 Daedalus. They are quite the same monster. They have similar effects. Metaphys banishes set spell and trap cards, and Daedalus banish all special summon monsters if they were summoned by using Metaphys card effect. Then I play 2 of Decoy Dragon. This is a new card. It came out in Cybernetic Horizon, and he is quite important. He's quite important in this deck because it's a level 2. So you can use him and Ragnarok to synchro summon Horus, and also its effect is very powerful. In fact, if the opponent declares an attack on any of our monsters, we can banish him and summon any of our Metaphys monsters which are in the graveyard on banished. So we can summon, any of them. Then I play 2 Tyrant Dragon. Only 2 because I think 3 it's a little bricky. When he is special summoned, he is immune to trap effects. Also, if he attacks an opponent's monster, he can attack another time in a row. He's not that powerful. If he's banished, you can reshuffle him in the deck and special summon a monster from your hand. Also, we play 2 Necrophase because he is at 2. He really can get your deck started because you banish him with the Gold Sarcophagus, and he banished 5. So any of your Metaphys monsters have banished zone effects except for Ragnarok. So thanks to Necrophase, you can activate those effects. Then I play 1 of these because if you have a Metaphys monster in your graveyard, you can special summon him by banishing that monster. So you want your Metaphys monster to be banished because in order to trigger the effect. So yeah, this is not that very important. You can also carry off, but I sometimes need a card that banishes from the graveyard, so I decided to put him in the deck. Then I play 2 Honest because Metaphys monsters are light, and also if you use Honest on your Metaphys Ragnarok, you're pretty sure you can special summon another Metaphys monster from your deck. I play 18 monsters. Of course, you can decide to do differently, but it was quite good. So let's get to the spell cards. Okay. I played 2 Field Spell, Metaphys Factor. So this card allows you to normal summon a level 5 or higher monster without tributing once per turn. And also, your opponent cannot negate Metaphys monster's effects. Then I play 3 Metaphys. This is the main spell card of your deck. So, once per turn you can banish 1 Metaphys card and draw 1. And if a Metaphys card is banished, you can activate one of those effects. So, if the Metaphys card is banished in your turn, any monster which is not Metaphys loses 500 attack. But if it's your opponent's turn, all monsters which are not Metaphys change position. Then I play 3 Ghost Sarcophagus, hoping that it is not touched by the ban list, even if they say that Thunder Dragon abused it. I don't think so, but well. Of course, with Ghost Sarcophagus, you banish your Necrophase. If you're out on Necrophase, you can banish any of your Metaphys monsters because they have the banished zone effect. 2 of Crossbreed. It is a card that is not. It came out in Cybernetic Horizon 2, but it's not popular. But in this deck, it's huge. You can banish 2 monsters from your hand and or field with the same type and attribute. So you're going to banish Metaphys monsters, and you can add 1 from your deck to your hand with the same type and same attribute but with different name. Then I play 1 Raigeki, 1 Monster Reborn. This card is better because you banish 2 and revive 1. So I think it's better than Monster Reborn. Of course, you can also play Monster Reborn in addition to this card. Then of course I play 1 Dimensional Fissure because you want everything banished. And these were the spell cards. Then for the trap cards, I play of course 1 Macrocosmo because you as I said before, you want all your cards banished instead of in the graveyard. 1 Metaphys Dimension. This card is okay, but not that powerful. You don't want to see this card that often. The card you want to see often in your banished zone or in your hand also is Metaphys Ascension. So if this card is banished, you can search 1 Metaphys card to add to your hand, and otherwise, if you decide to activate this card, you can discard 1 Metaphys card, draw 1, and banish 1 Metaphys monster from your deck. So this card keeps your deck going. 2 Waterfall of Dragon Souls because Metaphys monsters are worm type. So yeah, this allows you to search or to draw. It depends on what you want in that moment. And then I used to play 2 Waken the Dragon because you play a lot of set spell and card, spell and traps. So maybe your opponent wants to destroy your back row. Recently, someone told me that this is not quite good because if you activate Metaphys Nephthys effects, you will banish this set card, and it affects 1 trigger because it have to destroyed by your opponent. So I thought that a good substitute for this card could be Trap Trick, because you can let's pretend this card is Trap Trick, okay? And you have this card on your graveyard because you activate its effects before, okay? So you activate Trap Trick, you banish this, and set another Ascension. So this card will trigger, and you can search 1 Metaphys monster or card, and with Trap Trick you set another one of this. Then you can activate and do the same thing next turn with another Trap Trick. So I think it's a good idea Maybe we can keep Weaken the Dragon for a side deck. And yeah, these are 40 cards or 41, I don't remember. So let's go to the extra deck. So for the Link monsters, I play one Hippo Shiningen. Maybe I can play two of him, but I don't really rely on the extra deck. Then for Nightmare package, I play one Phoenix, one Cerberus, and one Unicorn. Then I play one Underlock Taker, one of the Summon Sword, because you can use this card in every deck. Then I use one Trisbania. Also, even though I already use Nephthys, but if you're not able to summon Nephthys, then you can Link Climb for Trisbania and destroy all your opponent's back row. Then I play one Bull Reload because it helps you in tricky situations. Then for non-link monsters in the extra deck, I only play these three. The first is Ultimate Falcon, because it was the target of Weaken the Dragon, and I still want to keep it because I maybe side that the Weaken the Dragon. Then Natura Exterior, same thing, target for target of Weaken the Dragon, but he came out only in tricky situation where I have to negate a lot of spelling traps. And then one Metaphys Horus, he is too powerful. He comes out using this one, Decoy, and of course the turner of the deck. So they two make 6. So Horus says that it gains effects based on the non-turner monster used for his summon. So the non-turner monster is a pendulum monster and an effect monster. So you have to you are allowed to negate the effects on one face-up card on the field, and your opponent have to give you the control of one of his monsters. So the extra deck is not complete, only 11 cards, but you add monsters on your extra deck based on the meta. So of course, your side you play Cherry, so you add monsters you want to be the target of the Cherry. So I'm gonna show you a kind of extra deck I play. So of course 3 cherries, the only one hand trap that I play in this deck. Then I play Dimensional Barrier, so Artifact Launcher. For I know that Launcher is not that good in your Metaphys deck, but if you play against Thunder Dragon, you have to use this card because it's only that turn, so you can permit yourself not to banish in your opponent's turn, then you get started again in your turn. Then I play 3 Masker Restriction because against True Draco. True Draco is a deck that still does things. Yeah, I don't want to underestimate them. And maybe just 3 cards could be Waking the Dragon, as I said before, okay? Or you can use Twin Twister, so Spell and Trap removal. You can use Red Reboot against maybe Altergeist. So it really depends on the meta. So if you're bringing this card to locals, you have to check your local meta, and your side have to be aimed in that direction. Of course, this is a side and I am suggesting you, but it could be totally different. Okay guys, so thank you for watching, and remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. If you want, you can subscribe, you help me a lot. Yeah, and until next time, well, have fun and play Yu-Gi-Oh!